Pinters.
Hi there.
And welcome back. If you're new here, we're Simone and Sue.
Yes.
And if you're coming back, welcome back. It's great to see all of you here at the Sunny Pint.
Yes.
It is your favorite craft beer tap room and eatery here in Wildwood, Florida, with a second location coming very soon, hopefully, fingers crossed, in Ocala. So don't
Florida. Did you say Florida?
I did not. In Florida. If you're watching from another part of the United States and don't realize that this is Florida.
Or Canada. Or Australia. If you're watching from not the United States, put it in the comments. We'd love to see that.
Yeah, who's watching? Who's out there? So don't forget, all you newbies, to subscribe to our Facebook or subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's a little button right down there below. Click on that. You'll be subscribed. You click the bell next to it. You'll be notified when new videos come out. And then, of course, follow us on our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And we have all sorts of fun stuff on there for you to find out what's going on.
Yeah, that's the best way now.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's also a better way. Our newsletter.
Oh, yes.
Our newsletter comes to you. You don't even have to go look for it. It comes to you each and every week, and it's got great information about what's happening at the Pint and what's coming up.
Yeah, we talk about some of our daily food specials, the entertainment that's coming up, any community things we're doing. We do some community-minded Mondays, so you can find out about that there. That's the best place now, because Simone's going to tell you a little bit how things have changed on our videos.
Yes, and how do you do that? You're going to go right to our website, thesunnypint.com, and you can sign up there, or there are links down below, conveniently placed, so that you can click on all that and find out where you need to go.
Yeah.
All right, so all of that is there. So if you've been watching, you know that we've been yammering on at you in our Pondside Chats for about 2 years. Mm-hmm. So each and every week we'd sit down and we'd chat about what was coming up at the Sunny Pint. But after 125 episodes, we decided to mix things up a little bit.
Yes.
This is our first in a new series. We don't have a theme.
Nope.
Or a title for this series. Or a plan for this episode.
No.
So here it goes.
Here it goes, yes.
We do know that we always start with, what are you drinking today, Sue?
I am drinking something new. I am drinking...
It's Angry Chair.
I am drinking Angry Chair Gillian's Irish Red Ale. I completely lost my train of thought. We've never had this red ale. We always have an Irish Red Ale. It's on tap 22. And maybe we'll talk about our tap wall in depth someday. And this is a new Irish Red for us.
And we'll see if it's delicious.
It is good.
Awesome.
It's very, very malty. It's a really good one. Yeah, I like it a lot. Irish Reds are one of our most popular styles. You know, after IPAs, people who are just like something really smooth and malty will go toward the Irish Red. So definitely try it. We always have an Irish Red on tap 22.
It's a crowd pleaser.
It is, for sure.
And if you stand out in a crowd, this is one for you.
What are you drinking, Simone?
Well, we're filming this on Bastille Day. So,
sorry.
So, I'm having a little Bastille Day bubbly. This is our Lulu. If we've got a limited stock of this in,
that's a great bottle.
It's a great bottle, and it's a rosé bubbly. Oh my god, it's so good. It's perfect for the summer. I absolutely love it. And just, you can imagine, go getting some macaron, having a little
I was just going
bubbly.
to ask, where's the croissants and macaron?
I don't know. And then sit down and watch a little Tour de France.
There you go.
Or as Bob Roll would say, Tour de France.
Tour de France.
So that's what I'm doing today. So there you have it.
All right. Yeah.
So, you know about our awesome tap wall. Or do you?
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
You can't see it in this shot.
But we might be inserting something so you can kind of get an idea.
Yeah.
Let's walk you through it a little bit. The concept and the theory of our wall. There's a method to the madness. There's 36 taps up here. We could be all random and just put anything anywhere.
That's a lot to navigate.
It is.
Yeah.
I know it's overwhelming enough coming in here and taking a look at this beautiful wall and trying to figure out what you want.
From Digital Pour, by the way, that's the people that do our tap wall, and they are amazing.
Props out to them. They are pretty incredible. So it's arranged by style, and we go overall light to dark. When we start on one end, and we've got our lightest lagers on that end in soda, and we move into some ciders, which we always carry 4 ciders on tap, so that's a lot of fun. And then we go into our sours. We try to have 1 or 2 sours, which is hard to get sometimes. And then we move into our Belgian style. We usually have kind of a high test Belgian, and then sometimes a lighter Belgian, sometimes both high test. It depends on what you can get.
Yeah, exactly. And they're usually domestic Belgians. Every now and then, last year we did an event over the holidays with Delirium, which was great. So we brought in some Belgian Belgians, or Belgian Belgians. That was a lot of fun.
And we move into like our wheats and then our lighter kind of styles. So you get blondes and kolsches and pilsners, lagers down here too, cream ale. So you see all this stuff is grouped together. So if you like something in that style, you're probably going to like its neighbor too.
Yeah.
Then we move into our red ales and ambers, which they are always so delicious and popular.
Very popular.
And we have a pale ale tap. Mainly that's because you love pale ales.
I love pale ales, yeah.
And if she's going to be the curator of this list, she's going to put what she likes on there. And then we get into our IPAs. And, 5 IPAs. Now, Sue, you have a method here.
Yes. So we have always have 5 IPAs. They're always tap number 24 through 28. Taps are all numbered. And we always have a hazy IPA. I have 1 keg of something that might be a little more unique. Then I have 2 big kegs of just straight up awesome crowd-pleasing IPAs. And then there is a double IPA after that.
Yeah.
So that's how they go.
That's pretty cool. I mean, to know that if you like IPAs, you should be able to find something in that style right there. And then we move into our brown beers, which are a lot. I think those are crowd pleasers as well. I think
if you like ambers and reds, you might gravitate towards the browns after that as well.
And I think people, as a style, they haven't necessarily had a lot of them, so it's kind of cool to come in and try them.
And just so you know, we always, like she said, have a beer at the beginning of our video, and we'll talk a little bit about it each time we try to do something different or something new that's been recently tapped.
Yeah, and then we get into our porters and stouts, and of course our last 2 taps are our nitro taps, and they tend to be darker, but not always.
I've got a mild ale, I think, coming on nitro, so yeah, that should be fun.
So that's our tap wall. So if you haven't gotten acquainted with it, come on in and spend some time doing a little tasting, see what's out there that maybe you're not familiar with.
Yeah, we always offer samples. Come on up to the counter here, and we'll give you samples of anything that you want. Great way to test something that you've never heard of before or never seen, because a lot of our stuff's from Florida. Usually over 90% of our beers are from Florida, 90-95%, and you may not be familiar with them, but we can steer you to a style we think you're going to like, and just have a taste, see if you like it.
And I mean, and it's really cool that we have that much stuff from Florida right here.
And our taps always rotate. We never replace things with the same beer.
Yes.
They come back around, but it's not like the same beer all the time on that tap.
Yeah. But we also have some other stuff.
Yeah, the main reason for the video today, if you're still with us. So we got all this great stuff here, but we know there are some people who like non-alcoholic beer, or maybe they need some gluten-free beer, and we wanted to highlight some of those that we have today, because in our cooler we do have all of these. They change a little bit depending on availability. So should we start with the non-alcoholic?
Sure.
All right, we have 2 brands right now. We have Brooklyn Brewing, and I'll put the names of the ones we have right now, but this one is an IPA. This one is a Pilsner from Brooklyn Brewing. They're really good. And then in non-alcoholic, we also have Athletic Brewing, and they make quite a few different styles. And I think, let me move this. Oh, no, it's hiding something. We have 4 right now from them. We have an IPA, 2 IPAs, golden, and a copper. Yes, I should have written it down.
So the copper is kind of like an amber. The golden is like a golden ale. And the IPAs are IPAs.
The copper is it's really good. It's a little bit maltier, and these are all excellent. They get great reviews for people who are looking for non-alcoholic beer. They say that they're ones they really like.
And I will say, if you're looking to save on calories, these all run lower in calories because a lot of that calorie content comes from alcohol.
Yes.
So, and then over here we have our gluten-free beers, and in our gluten-free beers, we've got a golden, we have a blonde,
Okay,
we have a porter, and
we have a stout. That's a stout. Yeah.
So, and a wheat. A red. I said a red. A red, a white,
a blonde,
and
this one's a pale ale.
A pale ale, and a porter. So lots of great selection there.
Yeah, and they sometimes have seasonal things that come through as well.
Yeah. But these are, from what I've heard from folks who are gluten-free, which if you don't know, we have a lot of gluten-free food here, is that these are very tasty.
Someone just recently said their favorite gluten-free beers. These do have alcohol in them. I'm just looking at the calorie content. Not low, probably because it's so delicious. I was out at Epcot one day, and I went to one of the food booths, and they had this Glutenberg Blonde, and I had not heard of it before, and it's hot in Florida. I was not really all with it, I think. My brain was a little foggy. I ordered it, and I said, this is a great beer, and I didn't even know till months later that it had been gluten-free. So, if that's a testament.
That's a very good testament. And then last but not least, just so you know, we have only a limited supply of this left. We have about 2 cases left of the false readings. And we've talked to you guys about this before, but this was a beer crafted by Joe Mongan and Devin from Seventh Sun Brewing over in Dunedin. And
Joe Mongan is the
head of the craft beer enthusiast
club
group
here in the Villages.
And they brewed this beer. It's a hyperbolic IPA. Whatever. It's a great IPA. Everyone who's had it has been really impressed with it. Got some really great grapefruit flavor and stuff in it. So
whenever we had a couple kegs of it, and we just couldn't keep it in. And so this is all that's left. There's none left at the distributor, and so these last 2 cases are the end of false readings. And you really should come in and give it a try. It's a really good beer.
It's a really good beer. So that wraps it up. I think, we wanted this to be quick. We went a little bit longer than we intended.
We had a little bit of intro today. Yeah. But I think next week it'll be a little quicker.
Yeah, but, if you have ideas of what you'd like to see us talk about, too, put it in the comments. And we'll have fun with it.
Tour of the kitchen, somebody cooking something. I don't know. Yeah, let us know if it sounds good to you guys.
Yeah, maybe we'll do some recipes someday.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, that is where we're at for today. You have a great rest of your day, and cheers.
Cheers.